What's happening with y'all? Slip Double, the greatest gangbanger in the world. So I want to say peace to the gods and goddesses, kings and queens. Ganu to the gods and goddesses, kings and queens. Ganu is God and you, the opposite greeting, family, allies, and enemies. What's happening? Slip Double, right? So look, let's talk about this. So people was telling me to get back on YouTube, so I'm gonna go ahead and do it. A female said I was being racist. Well, I can't. Well, I don't exactly know how the conversation went, so I'm just getting the bits and pieces that I got. And when things are told through people, by the time it gets around, it's way different than what it was, right? So, but I'm just gonna sum it up. I wasn't respecting her white dude, and I was being racist to her child's white side. Those was two things that was said to me, and I was like, what? First, I didn't know the female was in a relationship because she felt like her son needed to be more masculine. And she probably felt like I was disrespecting him because I didn't understand why was she bringing her son over to me and want her son around my boys and under my influence for him to be more masculine. I didn't get that. I was trying to gain understanding of that. And it just didn't, I don't know, right? And as far as one of the main things that stood out is when I said any black woman that's with a man of any other race is still single. Throughout the history of the United States, we could go from Emmett Till to Central Park 5. We could talk about all these other different things, just like Cosby, for example. People were like, Cosby is a rapist, but why is everything, all their stories of those that accused him fell apart? It's bigger than that. And this media has a way of putting things out there to demonize, but when things come out not like the media said, it never go the other way, right? Excuse me. So there's in physics what they say: for every action there's an equal and opposite reaction. So because these actions have happened, and not also through the time of me growing up in this society, that these actions are happening, that I have an opposite reaction. And in the situation that we in as a people, when I'm trying to figure out ways to help fix it, for example, every black man on the face of the planet have to live, kill, die for a black woman or child. And then when I say black, it's synonymous with African, because in today's language, we use black and African as interchangeable, right? But in the United States, politically, black, African, right? So those of African descent has a duty to African women. And once we get that in our mind, we can start to rise as a people. If you go to Google and you Google, do black women feel protected? You have things that pop up. Watch this. Let's do it. Do black women feel protected? All right, let's read the titles. How black men can be better protect black women. Are black women protected by black men in this society? It says protect black women isn't just a catchy slogan. It's a demand we deserve. Why black women defend people who refuse to defend them. Protecting black women shouldn't come with caveats. Protecting black women in our community, in the world. Black men build. Dear black men, protect black women. Numbers don't lie. According to dating app Black, 70% of black women. It says listening to black women and girls live their experience of adulteration, bias, and the cry to protect black women is growing louder. Okay. Do white women feel protected? The untold privilege of white women unmasking a secret army of Karens in America appends how white women use themselves as instruments of terror. It says, when white women cry, how white women tears oppress white. It says women of color. It says, what would a white woman do? Yes, magazine. How the Karen meme confronts the violent history of white womanhood. It says white tears, white rage, and victims. Oh, here we go. It's saying black in this one. It says white women are less likely to protect black women from sexual assault. Okay, watch this. Do Asian women feel protected? Nowhere is safe. Asian women reflect on brutal New York City killings. Asian women experience of discrimination. I don't feel safe anymore. Asian Texan grappling with racism after gunman killed. It says the self-defense weapon Asians Americans a woman now carry. It says Asian American women have never been truly safe. It says I'm Asian American and I don't know when I feel safe in public again. It says why the trope, it says, of black women, Asian conflict in the face of anti-Asian violence, discrimination. And now let's look at 2021, 2021, 2021, 2021, 2021, 2018, 2022, 2021, 2022, 2022. So self-defense classes help Asian and Pacific Islanders feel safe. So all these are new when it comes to Asian women. And the white women, 2021, 2020, 2007, 2021, 2020, 2021, 2017, 2019. That's the one for white women because I had went back. And let's go back again. 2020, 2021, 2020, 2022, 2020, 2022. Okay, all these is pretty much showing. Okay, that's just the algorithm, how the algorithm do it. 2021, 2022. Okay, so I can't use the date as to say when this started happening. But let's look at the difference and compare and contrast the differences. So I'm not supposed to have a reaction to that as a African man. I'm not supposed to feel like, you know what? Fuck that. We got to start changing the laws for us. It's racist. Go do it for yourself. Google for yourself. We ain't supposed to feel, see, as African men, we not supposed to feel some type of way about taking control of our race. We not supposed to want to take control of our race. We not supposed to even focus on race. We supposed to be multicultural and multiculturalism and everybody come get a piece of our pie. We not supposed to have pie of our own. That's what it seems like to me. Like you're not supposed to want to be dominant. Especially being short and black. Because you have a European complex if you're short and black and want to dominate. If African descent, no, you can't be a short African. Because you have a European complex, which they call the Napoleon complex in each European. But I'm just saying, it doesn't make sense. How can Napoleon applies to me? How can that just be the broad thing across race? How is that? When he was playing the same game that every other man was playing, right? So can we not play the same game or protect our women every other man playing? Watch this. African male killed in China dating Asian woman. Let me see if the images come up. Well, there was a man. Okay. You got to go on YouTube. There was an African brother, my African brother. African man beat to death dating Asian woman. Okay, well.
Showing results for African man beat to death dating Asian woman.
Well, there was a brother that was beat to death by like 4 Asian men dating an Asian woman. And, hey, they feel like he shouldn't have been with her. Do I agree with it? It is what it is. It happened. Because I know these things happen. Then we have to create something to combat it. It is what it is. We can't just allow these things to be. Cut. Part 2.